and out. I'm Troy, and I'm playing Snowflake Supreme.
Let's get onto all fours now, and we'll start to just massage our wrists up and down a little bit, getting ourselves loosened up, and maybe we'll lift our head up towards the sky and then look down towards our belly button. I'm Tom, and I'm playing Cobalt Copper.
We want to have a lot of intention with what we're doing today. We want to set ourselves goals and, see if we can do our best to meet them. I'm Lucy, and I play Bankshot.
All right, rust's over. We're going uphill on this bike now. Pedal far, pedal fast. Let's go. I'm Charlie.
Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Dearth's Point. I'm your host, Darren Dearth. This episode, Confusion? Reports have shown that the Freedom Fighters are moving around Filamentia with their powers swapped. Could this be the work of the villain, the Swap? Additionally, could the hero Pullshark be still alive? More at 11.
Could we maybe have testimonials, perhaps? Have some of the people who know what's going on talk about it. And maybe not just heroes.
Well,
perhaps you could go over to the prison, Gracie, and talk to your friend Bluesway and convince him to tell the other villains to talk out about it.
I don't think they want good things to happen.
No, but
we could have anyone make the announcement. Alloy.
Trickshot, look at you go.
What if Darren Dearth made the announcement?
Okay, show me the clip of him.
Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Dearth's Point.
Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Dearth's Point. I'm your host, Darren Dearth. On this episode, Lightbulb bad? Okay.
Let's fucking do this, yes.
I'm sure I can do that.
okay, we'll set up some lights. I'll make a little bit of fog just to, bounce the lights through, and let's do this.
Right now?
Yeah.
Why not?
Sure.
I'm practicing my Dearth impression in the mirror.
Has anything come out about us being bad or anything?
Probably.
It also has
might
the
have said
exposition
so.
stuff come out since we sent that file out before I disappeared. That would have been this morning.
Yeah, so it hasn't come out yet.
This
So
has been a really long day, actually, because there was no rest between, from us going to Dearth's house, which was first thing in the morning, to us now. This would be nighttime.
Yeah.
That's the whole day. We had Dearth broke into his house, time loop, Fissure disappeared, Cobalt showed up, Cobalt gained an identity, we swapped powers, we fought a guy, got our powers back home, now we're filming a Dearth. Also, you met Pullshark, he was real the whole time, Wade came out of his ice cube, a lot has happened.
Yeah, this could be Darren Dearth responding to the rumors and admitting guilt.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Lights up on Darren Dearth.
Do it again?
Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Dearth's Point.
Okay.
Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Dearth's Point. I'm your host, Darren Dearth. This episode, Confession? Turns out, I was exposition this whole time. The supervillain who would blow up banks. I was led into this by the hero-associated brand, Lightbulb, who is bad. Lightbulb has also managed to turn so evil that he is turning superheroes and making them look worse. This is Darren Dearth signing off. If I'm dead in the morning, you know what happened.
And cut! Oh my gosh. We should stop being superheroes and just become a news crew.
Did I do okay?
Yeah.
And we'll release this tomorrow, I guess, tomorrow morning.
Sure. I mean, provided it's not on Thursday, because...
Today's Tuesday, so it's fine.
Well, I guess fake news on 3, am I right?
Okay.
One, two, three.
Fake news.
Oh, right.
Weird. Let's rest up, because I feel like tomorrow's going to be a very, very long day.
Yeah, it will be. Hey, stay fresh, guys.
Yeah, there are beds and dorms and bunk rooms or something here.
There'd be, some facilities, but not enough for 20 superheroes who are here.
I'm just going to
There'd
go
be
out.
couches and stuff upstairs.
Why wasn't my part-time job just working at the pool bar?
I don't know.
Why did I go to a
It's currently
gelato
closed,
store?
because most of the pool league aren't here.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm going to go out, just in a corner.
Go out.
Just going to go incorporeal in a corner, and not incorporeal. And I'm not human anymore. I go goo mode in a corner to rest up.
I guess I head over to one of the couches where Wade is laid out, and I just kind of lift his head, pop it on my lap, and curl up next to him.
And he smiles in his sleep.
I'm just kind of like sitting like looking around this room being like, it's just a ton of superheroes just kind of hanging out.
Playing
And
pool.
it's just, people would be playing pool and stuff, just chilling, just kind of watching over this, and I'm just like, and I imagine with Strict, I'm like, this is very unreal. Did you think 2 years ago when we joined the pool league would be here and have all of these superheroes, and I'd have ice powers for like 2.5 hours maybe?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect a single thing that we've got going on. But this is nice. This is how it should be.
So, I mean, we're fighting an incredibly evil AI.
That's not nice, yeah.
It's pretty nice.
My friend's on a different Earth point.
That's also not nice.
You're having a very easy time oh, well, not that easy.
He got stabbed.
I get
Like,
stabbed
literally,
in
like,
the back.
2 days ago, he
Yeah.
got stabbed.
It's a relatively quick recovery.
Yeah, the hospitals here are great.
Yeah,
It
pretty
was,
advanced.
Superpowers exist.
Yeah.
There was that one nurse who gave him magic cards. The Gathering.
so what do your cards do? Let's see if we can figure this out now.
All right, we'll pick a card,
Okay, I take a card.
What is
memorize it.
I look at it. 8 of hearts.
Oh, don't tell me.
I don't say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying what it is.
it for the audience?
So when Charlie does his made-up trick, you can be impressed. Whoa, he knew it was the 8 of hearts.
I imagine he's gonna not gonna do a magic trick. He's gonna do something else interesting, or he's not.
All right, put it back in the deck.
Put it back.
All right, check your pocket.
Is it?
8 of hearts right in there, huh?
He's a gun.
You open your
Now-
pocket, it's Fisher.
Now, did you do that yourself, or did the card's magic do that?
My magic trick.
I love the idea that you're taking credit for something that the cards just do themselves.
It's my magic trick, I'm doing it.
You should learn how to throw cards now.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never thought of that.
Where would you be without me?
Not the hospital.
Probably still in the pool league. To be quite fucking honest. Well, you wouldn't have had these really cool cards if that hadn't happened.
All right.
Anyway, weird session, team. I
Do you have
loved
any
it.
satisfying ending to the session, or is this just a rest, right? We're just going to bed.
Yeah, it's just a rest before
chilling.
your big day.
Yep. I grow into my image of myself. What does that do?
That is, explain how you see yourself and why. Shift one label up and one down.
Okay,
Down.
yeah. So I think that I now see myself as more accepted in the human community, and also just more human in general. So I'm going to shift my mundane up by 1 and my danger down by 1.
Hooray.
I felt like I grew close to the team in a very extended sense. We had a big plan, which was going to be difficult, and it worked, and, now we're all here. We can still be a team even if we don't have our base and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I feel close to the team. And, oh my god, Bullshark's back!
And I guess I'm also feeling closer to the team, being our larger extended team that we've now got. Between, all the different hero teams that have now come together, as well as, obviously, Wade, who's come back. And I'm closer to, and he may have powers. And he didn't hate me for
That's
freezing
so
him for a
good.
year.
He was very kind about it. It was very nice.
He was.
I know we just, so in the midst of this episode, because I'm caught up on all the editing currently. We're about 7 minutes in, and now we're all on computers. We've been
What-
bull-sharked, we've been light-bulbed, here we are.
Oh, so yeah, this is for the audience,
This
not
is
for
for
us?
the audience.
Okay.
I know you
We're
guys
all welcome
desperately need the
to-
attention of me talking to you three, but no, this is for
Welcome
other
to the
people now.
studio.
Charlie
Troy's on his iPhone
unfortunately
3.
got COVID, so
Well, actually, here's what happened, folks who are listening. I had to move to Auckland because of a little bit of podcast drama. Tom unhinged his entire jaw and swallowed my dad whole, and I had to leave out of fear. So, in case you're wondering, that's why Season Quest is currently across the country.
It's like a world tour, but far less impressive.
all right, Charlie.
All right. Golden feline eyes open to an empty room.
Oh no!
Lucy just
I
realised
forgot
what's
about,
happening. Oh god.
I forgot about the cat.
Beefquake searches again the room for her friend to no avail and goes out on a little adventure. The sun is just beginning to rise and she's following a scent it's wavy and sort of unnatural, and she recognizes that to be her friend. And as she follows along, she finds a little focus point that she sort of paws at, picks up in her mouth, and goes on her merry way. She wanders through the streets of Riverside and climbs a familiar tree and waits maybe 20 minutes before deciding he's probably not going to come this time. She climbs back down, because she always could, and makes her way through the streets again. She passes by a bit of a scuffle on the street, a couple of neighbors arguing. One of them she recognizes as that man who's always in the light box, yelling and angry, and one of them she smells a scent of her friend on, just a little bit. She goes up and purrs at his leg, and he gives her a quick pat before going on his way and finishing his argument with his neighbor. And then she goes on her way too. Eventually, she finds herself on a beach. Her claws sort of tinkle at some glass that has been left behind in a circular pattern. And a man, as the sun rises fully, walks up to her and places down a little cup of whipped cream. And he says, "Hello, kitty." Gives her a pat. And as he feels her fur, he says, "Don't worry. I don't think he ran away from you this time."
I hate it here.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. Oh my god, you fuck.
Charlie.
That was beautiful, though.
Did anyone else just catch the thing that Dirth is officially out of prison?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Keep going, Charlie.
All right. She continues on into the very tall buildings and very noisy streets. She recognizes that her friend is continually in, and she gets a lot more of his scent here. And as she's sort of wandering around, she sees the large building that she remembers that big fight was in, where she was scared for her friend. The building looks different now. On the outside of it is all solid metal. The doors and ways she was able to get through from after the fight are gone, and she can't find her way into the building. But a small boy walks up to her and says, "Hey, kitty, you're looking for someone, huh? I think I can help you. I see a couple of connections. Let's see if we can get you home."
I don't know what.
Charlie.
What's up?
It's so cute.
It's so incredibly cute, and what a great way to bring back the cat we might have forgotten about at the point.
The little boy says, I'm Bobbin, and I'm going to help you out." He picks her up and starts walking down until he finds a strong enough line. He actually seems a bit confused. He knocks on the door and waits. The door opens up to a very old-looking man who says, "Oh, Beefcake, we've been lost for a little bit, haven't we? But though you may not remember your way home, my memory's starting to clear up a bit. I can take you back." And he gives the boy a little candy and sends him on his way, gives him a thank you,
Aww.
and takes Beefcake into his home. And that's Beefcake's lost days.
Beefcake alone.
Beefcake alone.
Oh my god, Charlie.
Hello.
Beefcake, fucking memory bank puts down Beefcake and goes, "Brave little."
Brave little cat,
I'll cry.
where are you at?
I'll cry. Try me.
Meow, 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 meow.
Good morning, freedom fighters. You are currently at the dive bar
Yep.
and gearing up for what you may believe is fight of your life. You've got the wheel team there, you've got the Galaxy squad there, and you've got a few remaining members of the pool league, the ones that stayed behind, among a few other just randos, some from dimensionary rifts and some from time long past. Patient hero.
Some from bowling leagues.
A couple from bowling league. Greg's there now.
We wouldn't have invited him. We wouldn't have
He's
invited
getting
him.
into
And
the
can I say,
merchandising.
we didn't tell the bowling league where we were.
No.
Unless Trickshot did.
So I'm thinking that we could sell like shirts that say like "fuck light bulb," you know, but like the S instead of a U, it's a light bulb symbol. What do you think of that, guys? Do you think that's a cool shirt?
I hate you.
We could say turn off the light.
Greg's power is actually duplication, and he can duplicate himself so that he can come up with more merchandising ideas.
He's fired a few of
I
his
mean, that makes a lot of
duplicates.
sense. His name is the Spare.
Oh shit.
That's probably a good power
That is
for
a
him.
great power for the Spare.
That might just be it.
God, you'd be so powerful if you weren't just the fucking worst.
You can literally become an infinite amount of himself, but all he does is sit there and go, wouldn't it be cool if, like, the bowling ball had, like finger holes you could put in it, but when you put them in there, you could use it as a TV remote?
Now, I'd like to bounce off that idea, Greg number 432, and say that we could instead use it as a universal remote, and it could also operate my air conditioner.
That's good, Greg number 30.
I feel like at the bowling league, they've only got like, because there's quite a few of them, they've got 2 bedrooms, and they're like bunk houses.
Yeah.
And one of them has enough for the bowling league, and the other one has enough for Greg.
Yeah. The
many
reason
Gregs.
everyone hates Greg is because he's always around.
You just can't get rid
That's
of
like a
him.
bowling ball.
They're like, okay, we're all gonna split into teams of 2 for this mission, and Greg's just like, I'll go with everyone. And they're like, oh, but we could not. And he doesn't take like no on that for an answer. He's like, no, but then we have as many teams as we could have. I'll also have a team that's just 2 of me.
No one laughed at my really funny gag, so I'm going to repeat it.
What did you say?
Charlie or you said he's always around, and I said much like a bowling ball.
Whoa.
Because bowling balls
I
are
didn't
round.
hear that, but very good.
Wow.
I'm learning from the best.
Star Jockey and BC 3000 have been working very hard on the programming for Pool Shark's communicator. You don't have the resources you had, obviously, but it's open communication that is pretty well encoded. What's the word?
Encrypted?
Encrypted, that's the one.
It actually,
I know what it's-
we have to speak exclusively in very complex code the whole time.
Well, it's like a payphone, but you have to pay in cryptocurrency.
I'm going to pay
And,
for trying to call home.
And
I love that you said that like while leaning onto your arm.
I'm going to pay for trying to call home all of my Ethereum I spent on you.
It's a good
Modern
Maroon 5 joke.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, so Star Jockey points out the filament now is under high security lockdown. As you can see on the screen here, penetrating that is going to be difficult. Wait, why are you all smiling?
Well, so if we're talking about getting into somewhere, I can just slide through like under the cracks and break it in from the inside, or like maybe melt a hole in the doors. You know, if
Okay,
we wanted
yeah,
to do
that's-
that.
That's a possibility.
Star Jockey, how much do you know about like the lockdown procedure and everything?
I wasn't on the total clear for that security level, but
Who would be?
I can. Members of the Six, mostly Grasshopper. He was sort of the more techie guy up top, you know.
I go for a high five. We don't have the information to get all of that from the Six because you know they're busy.
We
I
also have
guess-
scans of the flight school, guarding among also the daymen and a few non-teamed heroes.
Okay.
Name them.
Don't name them.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, if we want a closer look and to figure out what the outer shell of the filament and everything's made of, we could pull another get Alloy to look like a different guy method, yes?
I could just look like the Six.
Each of them?
One of them. I could do each of them, but I'd kind of like be a bit shorter. But I could do one of them, but you know, I'm sure Lightbulb would understand that they're not there.
Yeah.
So,
I also don't want you to get scanned by Lightbulb and get got.
true. I forgot that he can do that sort of shit.
Shall we see what effect our Darren Death episode has? and
Sure.
then see where we
Yes.
go from there.
Yeah, let's check our view
Nice.
count.
Have you
I've
you've released it? I
Yeah,
don't
the
think
plan
you've
was to
uploaded
release
yet.
it this morning.
Uploaded to a private YouTube channel called Darren Dirth is not a goodie. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure we managed to release it to a large
Yeah.
scale audience.
Yeah.
I
Darren
imagine
Durst's
a lot
two
of the-
shoes are not goody.
I imagine there's, I don't know, Twitter.
YouTube.
So currently on, I was gonna make up some sort of hero pun Twitter equivalent, but I can't. So currently
Twitter,
on
but
Robin.
it's Twitter, but instead of a little bird, it's a guy flying.
Guys, okay, so here's the pun, right? Twitter, birds. What's a superhero that's related to birds? Robin. What does a robin do? They Twitter. So Twitter sounds good to me.
That's great.
Good pun,
That's great.
man.
We'll use
That's
that.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Darren Durst's Twitter is currently denying the allegations, despite the fact that it was his voice and likeness on screen. They're pretty much in damage control right now, and like it's full on trending. Everyone seems upset, and you hear outside because we're in Central, like just turmoil and people starting to make their way towards the filament.
Oh no. Okay. We don't want to take down the filament while there's a bunch of civilians outside. Let's not do that because collateral.
Yay.
I want to observe what kind of protest is happening, but I don't want to be seen.
What if I created masks out of my skin to help you guys be in disguise?
Can you do
That's
that?
Probably
don't
the
know.
most disgusting thing I've heard, but if
He
it
doesn't
works,
have
it
skin,
works.
so it's fine. It's just a turn of phrase.
So
I mean-
also,
Shall.
just a point, because you guys probably would have thought of this too. I just want to know where you're at with this. Your costumes that were improved by Lightbulb. What are you doing with those?
Doesn't bother
We
me.
hadn't
no.
thought of this. Thank you for asking.
I think it's realistic enough to give you that information. I don't want to spring that one on you. Be
Yeah.
like
No.
cheeky. Actually, Lightbulb had you the whole time.
You could have just done that.
I could have, but I'm feeling generous here.
Yeah, I reckon we would jump back to our old costumes. We would give our new ones to either Star Jockey, who could disable or remove the tech to use it in other ways, or just destroy it completely.
Yeah, I would probably take them and eat the medals.
What do your old costumes look like?
Mine would be like a far brighter green, like full on like pool table felt green, because it would have been my pool league costume. So it's like that color dress. It doesn't have the same like nice black and gold kind of embezzlements that my just Bankshot one did, but my pool league one would have just been the green and just black, like none of the gold as well. And would pool league have a symbol?
Yeah.
Was that the triangle?
The
It's
rack.
The rack.
Yeah, they would have this. It would have the same that, but it'd probably be like larger, so it was more a focus point, not just kind of styly. And it would just be like a plain black mask.
I'm wearing a hoodie. It's got Cool Guy written on it. And I do mean like written in vivid. Like that was going to be his original superhero name was Cool Guy.
Cool guy.
He's got mittens on and a nice pair of warm pants. He looks
Like ski
ridiculous.
pants?
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
so first order of business should not be invade Lightbulb. It should be get Snowflake Suprema costume that doesn't look like dog shit.
Now that bangs, I love it.
Next to you guys, Alloy probably looks really cool because his costume
Yeah.
looks professional because he can just change it to be whatever he wants. His is like a solid middle sleekness.
Look, after I almost accidentally killed Wade, a costume wasn't the top of my priorities, especially with my dad not wanting me to be a superhero. I had to keep my hoodie a secret.
If it
was
makes
hung
you
up
feel better,
inside out.
You come home and your dad's like, cool hoodie.
I imagine I also have a pool league hoodie. It'll be
Yeah.
it'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna go with the green felt, and then it's got the black like rack on the back of it, and then it says Bankshot at the bottom, like a lever's hoodie.
And because it's made out of felt, it's not very comfortable or movable.
Oh, it's not made out of felt, it just looks like it is. And I imagine when I'm like looking through all of the old like pool league shit to find my old costumes. I've got like a superhero thing to wear. I imagine I find trick shots as well. I'm like,
Trick shot's
Fucking
like,
get-
hell no.
yes,
No, that thing is garish.
it's okay. Fucking coming from you. This is no, it's styling.
No, I'm on my dark, gritty reboot. I'm not wearing that one again.
I'm on my dark, gritty reboot, he says, doing fucking card tricks.
Cobalt walks into the room and is like, everybody, I've brought eggs and grits and bacon.
Gritty
Yummy.
reboot.
I'm cooking. That's my thing. Who wants eggies? Snowflake Supreme, since you haven't given me your real name yet, here I made you freeze-dried eggs with freezy bacon and cream. If that's what you like.
Bacon. Oh, all right. Is it cooked or is it cold?
It's both. So I cooked it, and then I stuck it in. For some reason, the pool league has like an industrial quick freezer thing. What are they called? You know, one of those things that freezes stuff really quick. So I put your food in there for about half an hour. That's why the rest of the food is cold, because I cooked all of the food and then waited half an hour for your food to get cold in the freezer, which made everything else, you know, room temp.
Did somebody use the cryo chamber?
There was a guy in there.
Wait, you didn't remove Walt, did you?
That's your other boyfriend.
W's only. Thank you for the breakfast, Cole.
It's okay.
Gracie's a little bit nervous. She doesn't want food poisoning, and she's very concerned.
I know how to cook now. I read a book on it and looked up videos on the internet all night, okay?
Binging
I
with
can learn
Babish.
things. I watched Binging with Babish. This is Binging with Babish's guide on how to cook egg bacon grits and also frozen egg bacon grits.
From the movie Frozen.
I'm just really glad you didn't assume I liked my food thrown.
You can actually go
you
pick
do?
yours up. It's at the bank.
I actually put crunched up pool balls in yours.
Do you see what I mean about being concerned?
No.
As you guys are conversing, the lights drop, and you hear the backup generator of the pool league start to kick in, and the lights go up again.
I immediately go downstairs to make sure Pool Shark's okay with this happening.
That wasn't me, just by the way. I didn't do that. I was here the whole time.
It wasn't anything while you were cooking? You didn't set anything on fire or anything?
It's a fair enough concern.
No, I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Okay, well, you'd better make sure because, you know, I don't fuck with fire.
Okay, let me just open the door. Aurora Borealis, at this time of day in this part of the country, localized entirely within my kitchen. Is there a fire, Charlie?
There's not a fire in the kitchen, no. And
No,
Pool
it's fine.
Shark says, "My systems were interrupted momentarily, but I'm okay.
What took us offline, Pool Shark?
The entire central power grid is down."
There can only be one thing behind this. Light bulb turned off the power. Maybe. Or a villain.
Okay, I mean, I'm not too concerned because it was all of Central, not just the dive bar. That would be more concerning. I want to cautiously look outside.
You take a look out the window, and
Can I guess?
Yep.
Kaiju.
Yep. No.
Okay,
Helicopter.
second guess, Caillou.
Yeah, that
I'm
bastard
just
is
a bald
running
freak
around.
who likes to be somewhere.
My parents hate me. It's Caillou.
I work for Lightbulb. I'm Caillou.
I've been
What?
light bulb the whole time.
Is this episode Caillou the Kaiju? Because I'm here for it.
No, but you don't see any lights on throughout the city, except for one enormous source of light towards the center of Central.
Hey, Charlie, what could that light source be?
It just might be the filament.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, that's kind of cool, man. Oh, great.
After a few moments pass, the ground beneath you begins to quiver.
I'm sure Cobalt is totally chill with the shaking because he's probably like, an earthquake? Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Snowflake.
maybe he hates earthquakes because his parents probably like got torn in half during it. That's how kids are born on his planet, through earthquakes. Get ripped apart, you get pulled away.
You get ripped in half, and then each individual half turns into a person.
Yeah.
I step back inside the dive bar, kind of staying a bit in the door frame, and I kind of call out, Pool Shark, do you know where the shaking's coming from?
It seems to be coming from the perimeter of Central and emanating inside.
I don't know what you mean, Lucy says.
It's like the border of Central's borough is where the shaking is starting, and it's all within Central.
How long is the earthquake going on for?
It's still going.
I've thrown myself onto the ground and I hero crawl over to Bankshot. It's like a commando crawl, except I'm not a commando.
And I walk leisurely next to Chip the whole time. And
Me and Tom are fine because we're from Christchurch.
Wow, this is crazy, huh?
Your legs are perfectly suited to walk on shaking earth. They're like shock absorbers.
Yeah. I'm not really looking to have kids yet, so totally chill with this right now. I'm going to stay up above ground.
How is all of the other superheroes reacting?
Most of them are doing similar stuff, checking their communicators, looking out windows, and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You can see Star Jockey typing on the Pool Shark computer system and just trying to like locate information, epicenter, any more information he can find.
I'm going to walk up to Star Jockey and be like, hey, so do you reckon this might be the guy from the Air Force squad that can control the Earth, ground control?
I think you're on the right track.
Also, are we getting like Age of Ultron?
I don't think it's quite so much Age of Ultron as it is, he pulls up a screen, the Simpsons movie.
Oh, we're getting Dome?
Yeah. So it looks like it's a dome shape containment system that is coming up from underground that will be closing over within 20 minutes. I think it's almost like Lightbulb is mocking us. He's lit up the filament and now he's putting a glass thing around. He's almost telling us that Lightbulb is the city.
Star Jockey, I've got a plan. It may just work. I want you to fly up there, and before the glass can close the dome, I just want you to put your hands out either side and just stop it. No? Okay. Never mind.
That would crush me immediately.
It's not like the dome's gonna come up and then we're all gonna get, like, nuked because we're under the dome. Right?
What?
It's not gonna be a big...
Sorry, what, Lucy?
It's not
like the dome's going to come up, right?
No, it's not like the second when it comes up, something horrific is suddenly gonna happen, right?
Well,
Lucy's
it's pretty bad
hoping.
for every random person who lives in Central that isn't us superheroes.
Yeah.
And also for
my
people
main worry...
who were standing where the glass erupted out and got cut in half.
Yeah. We're going to have to make sure there's heroes who can... Oh.
1 second, guys. I gotta go do something really quick. Gotta get someone.
Hello.
Hi, Cyan.
So I'm doing the Simpsons movie.
Yeah, it's because a dome just erupted out.
Okay.
Lightbulb just created a dome around us.
Oh god. In, out, in, out. If I stay, I'm trapped. If I leave, I'm alone. In, out. I never saw Venice. In.
Woo! Thank you, Cyan.
Thank you,
so
Cyan.
much.
Thank you for being our
great.
guest.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
How was that, guys?
Yeah, it was great.
I was trying to remember the quote and then was like, Cyan's gonna know it significantly better than I do. So I'll let her go in and do her Simpsons movie bit, and then that's her guest spot on Season Quest.
I don't know how much dome issues you have planned, Charlie, but I mean, we should probably make sure there's heroes figuring out where the perimeter of the dome is so that we can make sure people are safe. If we've got time, somebody should alert, like, the air people, the air police kind of things, the aviation towers to stop planes and other flying vehicles from hitting the dome.
I imagine Central is not where planes would fly because it's Central. So planes would be going out to, like, the further out areas, like fucking, not Riverside, but somewhere.
Star Jockey says, me and Galaxy Squad will go around the perimeter and see what we can do. And then him and his team flies out.
Keep us updated as soon as you can.
Will do.
Looks like it's time for the unveiling of a new superhero, Alloy. And I put on my suit. I create my suit.
Woo!
What's it look like?
I already described it last episode.
Oh.
But it's like metal. And like it's like a what are they called? Contrast gradient from copper to like silver to copper to silver and stuff like that. Just a bunch of cool metally
The
colors.
person bit looks like an amalgamation of all attractive people.
Yeah.
That's going to be really fun to draw for Sam.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
My main worry is that it's a giant power inhibitor that feels unlikely. Don't pull faces.
I'm gonna say right now, Charlie, why you can't steal that idea. Because what the fuck is the point of us playing heroes if none of us can be superpowered except for me? Also, patient hero would die instantly.
I already said that the power inhibitors use a very rare mineral. Making that dome-sized would be illogical.
But there is a mine near us.
And the mineral's only rare because so much of it was used in the dome preparations for dome
Now
stage.
you sound like you're trying to convince me.
It doesn't really affect me personally. I become the strongest person in the world.
It's not a power inhibitor. Good. Probably. No guarantees, but probably.
Yeah, I've put on my costume. I'm gonna go out and try and help people. That's my plan. I'm gonna look for people who are panicking, people who are feeling like really panicked, and I'm gonna try to help them out.
When you go outside, you see a number of people who are making their way towards the filament with signs and whatnot, and they
Pitchforks and
they're
torches.
just pitchforks and torches, and they're standing in the street. They look panicked. They don't know which way to go. There hasn't really ever been earthquakes in Filament City.
Yeah.
So they're panicking. Some of them are running to buildings. Some of them are running away from buildings.
Everybody, look at me.
Some of them stop.
I am Alloy, an alien from space who is here to protect you.
Some of them run.
A human from Earth who is here to protect you.
Those ones stop.
Okay, here's what's going on. There is a dome being created around Central. You are all safe. We are going to deal with it.
Are you doing this?
No. I'm talking to you right now. I could not do this. I'll tell you who's doing this, though, if you want. I'm not really looking to spread rumors, but pretty sure it's Lightbulb. So, this stuff that's happening, okay, we're gonna try stop it. We're gonna save you guys. I'm here for you. Vote for Alloy.
Are you running for something?
Hero of the... I thought there was like a sort of, if you're a hero, you need to sort of get votes to stay in the game.
That's the Heroes Guild job. We don't do that.
Okay, so you don't need to vote for me, but I will protect you anyways.
Where should we go?
I kind of like touch the ground and sort of sink my fingers in, and I look for a safe area nearby. Just somewhere where I know that it's sturdy.
Yeah. You feel nearby in Central there's a pretty sturdy stadium. That's been quite earthquake-proofed.
The stadium is earthquake-proof. It is sturdy, and it's big as heck. So I would head that way. If you see anyone trapped, let me know, and I will save them with my superpowers.
You can hear us from anywhere?
No, but I could... Oh, there's too many of you to give little balls of me.
I'm going to the stadium now.
Okay, go. Thank you. Everyone should also follow him. In fact, I'll lead you there. Come on. And I start to walk ahead. And I'll
walk slowly to an old rock song with a flare in your hand, the Batman.
And every time I see somebody who's panicking, I get them along with me towards the stadium.
Nice.
Heroism.
What's others?
I mean, the dome's coming up. Lightbulb's gonna do something. Do we just break into the filament now?
Right, are we safe being seen by Lightbulb? Like, they're going to attack us no matter what, I assume.
Yeah,
Like, we're not trying to keep it a secret.
yeah. I think we should just go for the filament. Might
Yeah,
as well
I
try.
reckon we get a bunch of the strongest combat-heavy heroes together who can just bombard our way in and do what needs to be done, or...
Okay. Main
split the
parts
party.
of the plan.
Lucy and Troy
You did this.
save the world and do
You
the
did
finale.
this.
I just do chill shit.
Yeah, you did this.
I'm being a
I should be doing
superhero.
chill shit.
So are we. We get to the filament, we move civilians back, we get through that shell, so we need people who can get through shells of things, and then main place we're looking for Edison is ground floor and basement. If he's not there, top story.
That's right, it was either the top, bottom, or the middle if he's in neither of those.
It's the basement is number 1 spot, roof is second spot, Middle is third spot. That's the order we're looking at.
Couldn't be the middle.
Couldn't be the middle.
We refuse to look at any spaces between the top and bottom.
Let's go.
Right, guess we're going from bottom to top. Weird.
Yeah. At some point I radio Cole and tell him we're going to the filament, and I radio the wheel team to let them know that's where we're going.
And Galaxy
Okay.
Squad.
Everyone else is here.
Okay, I'll head over there.
Galaxy
I'm currently
Squad's checking
saving
perimeter.
hundreds of lives. I literally have a group of roughly 500 people following me to a stadium, and I vaguely know where it is from touching the ground once. So I'll
Do you
get
think
you guys
they
there.
would know where it is because that's the city they live in?
I don't know. I'm a superhero.
I think they'll know where it is because it's the city they live in. It's fine. You do that first and meet us there.
Yeah, I will.
Let's go.
Okay,
and
man.
by the way, also all superheroes. That means we're sending people to the stadium if they need somewhere to go.
Yeah, I post that on Twitter. Everyone head to Central City Stadium.
Yeah, sure. That's what it's called.
I know we're meant to leave, go do mission things. Is there somebody who's looking after Wade? I know there was a quick reveal that he potentially has powers, but I feel like that's
Yeah.
too
How
big
is
of an
he
emotional issue for me to deal with right now.
So
How is he feeling
both,
today?
Both Wade and the Sentry Man have been hanging out a lot because they're both brand new to their powers and have been sort of training with each other. Not getting much results yet. It seems like
It has been
both
just this morning.
yeah, they both have, it seems like, pretty powerful powers, and it's real hard to get a wrap on them, you know? So they've been hanging out. Patient Hero has been sort of in their area as well, just sort of hanging out with them, making sure they don't overstress or anything. He's got his doctor's background. So that's their sort of trio.
Okay, well-
I would tell them to stay here with, and the Chalk can stay with them as well. So someone with
Yeah.
bit of control on their powers.
I run over and I give Wade an embrace. I pull him into a
Yeah.
hug. I kiss him on the cheek and just
Yeah.
say, "Stay here. I'm gonna go out there and do what I can, but I need you to be here as our last line of defense. I need you to be safe, okay?"
Hey, Chip, you know, I'll do what I can, but he grabs you on the shoulder. You go save the city.
Okay. I love you. I'll see you soon.
Love you too.
Love you too, Sentry Man and Patient Hero and everyone. Right, let's go. Come on, team.
I don't know if I'm ready for this, but all right.
And we
Where I come from, people
running
only
through
say
the-
I love you when they're 35.
and we start running through the city towards the filament, looking all cool and superhero-y.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got rid of our vehicles. I don't have my eye cycle or anything.
I still have my one wheelie thing, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't want to leave you guys in the dust.
Yeah,
Oh, Trickshot can stay with them as well because he's still fucking injured.
Yeah.
trick
He's
shot.
got magic.
Yeah, but he's fucking injured. He got stabbed by me 4 days ago.
He could head to the stadium and put on a show for everyone.
Do you want him to head to the stadium?
Let's keep him
Second
here
time
with
he hit to a
everyone else.
stadium recently.
I tried to send him to the stadium the other time and it didn't work out for him. So we'll keep him here with everyone else.
Right. All right.
Let's
Hello,
go.
Patient Hero. I mean, Memory Bank.
What are you? Hush.
Sorry, I'm just
What are
forcing
you
my own
doing?
canon. Forcing my own canon. If I say that I can see Memory Bank, then Charlie has to put him in the story. Yep. Once I get everyone to the stadium, I guess I'll start to head towards the filament as well.
Do you want to meet up with Memory Bank? Do you want?
I
that to be
can.
part
I
of
don't
it?
know him. Cobalt doesn't know.
You know
him.
general history of heroes.
Yeah, I also know
From your-
BEEFQUAKE.
Yeah.
But
So
see Beefcake.
as you're making your way back to the filament, you see an old man that you think looks familiar, carrying a cat that you know looks familiar.
Oh, teleporty cat. Hello, Fissure's cat. Hello.
And the old man
And Alloy's like slowly walking up with his hands out like a fucking T-Rex, just saying, "Hello, Fissure's cat."
the old man is sort of like holding the cat a little bit back, and then he looks like panicked for a second as memories of a hive mind species flood into him.
Like,
That feels stressful.
didn't think about how that would work out.
Yeah, he stands completely still, and he's just like staring at you wide-eyed.
Old man having a stroke? Hello?
I remember war.
Oh, I've been in war. It's horrific, isn't it? Thousands die.
Thousands died.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Similar wars.
I remember leaving my planet on a call for help from ones
I
who
did
knew
that.
so familiar to me who had helped before.
This story is sounding so relatable. I love you. What's your name?
Cobalt, copper, mercury.
Whoa.
Hydrogen.
No way. That is my name. This is crazy. Are you from my planet, Vane?
I was from Vane.
What? This is crazy. I mean, show me. Why do you look old then? Change. Be cool.
Be cool. I'm sorry, this is not who I am. My name is Memory Bank.
And it all clicks. And I'm like, oh, I read about you on the internet. You could read people's memories and have them.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
This cat belonged to someone, a hero as well.
Yeah, his name's Fissure. And I try to grab Beefquake, but I'm sure Beefquake doesn't like being grabbed by a middleman. Got it. Okay, you're a cat. Yeah. So, Fissure is... so I'm in the Freedom Fighters now. I'm kind of replacing Fissure while he's in a different dimension.
The Freedom Fighters, yes. I remember.
So, we're on our way to fight the bad guy. Lightbulb.
Who?
Lightbulb.
I want to help.
Okay, let's go. Follow me, I guess.
And he starts following you back to the filament slowly. Old man shuffle.
I could probably just carry him. I'm sure that's
you can if you want
faster.
to.
I like bridle
Yeah.
carry him.
Yeah.
As he bridle carries the cat.
Yeah, me and Memory Bank will start heading towards the filament. I'm sure I can make my feet into like wheels or something, so I can move slightly faster than a walking pace. Like I make roller
sure.
skates. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just
Like
start roller skating there.
The fancy girl robot from the movie Robots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Alita Battle Angel.
Or Alita Battle Angel, the fancy girl robot from the movie Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah. So true. Hey everybody, I'm on my way and I've brought 2 friends.
Whoa, look at
Memory-
this fancy robot angel feet.
Hey, Memory Bank, have you met Bankshot and Snowflake Supreme?
Nope, not me.
Nope.
No.
No.
Whoa.
Probably
boy.
remembers meeting them through Fissure.
I've
Maybe.
lost some and I can't tell you.
Hey, that's fine, man. I don't... you'll meet them now. I've never met you before.
You were a lot to take in. All
Yeah,
at the same
so
time.
so my species kind of shares all of our memories, and then we sort of have like kind of a string of our own memories as well. So I guess you would have gotten probably the heart of the matters first, and then my one kind of after.
And where are we going to?
The filament? I just said that like 30 seconds ago.
All right.
You're old, man. You're old.
You're getting old.
I kind of push on his wrinkles. I'm not looking at the road.
Hey, Snowflake, what are you up to?
I'm trying to think how my ice powers are like actually going to help here, other than look, if the protesters are still there during the earthquake, they're not going to move because I make a flurry of snow. I guess I'm trying to create mountains of snow that we could use as like I can't think what to call them. You know, in shooter games where you hide behind little
Cover?
barricades. What did you say? Yeah, just cover.
Cover.
Yeah. I'm building little snow forts that we can use as cover, like you would if you were having a snowball fight. But I imagine this fight's going to be a lot bigger, so I'm trying to construct some sort of like defense for while we're outside of the filament if needed. And I'm just trying to usher as many people away as I can as well.
As you get close now to the filament, the building, you can see the scope of what's happening. Giant searchlights from the building itself are spreading across the city. The building itself is lit up more brilliantly than you've ever seen, presumably using all the power that isn't being used in the rest of Central. and you can see two enormous shadows emerging from the ground around the city. You can see the glass seems actually darkened, and shadows are creeping across the skyline.
Oh. Like, do I recognize what these kinds of shadows are? Like, do I recognize them as just the dome, or?
Yeah, it's the two halves of the dome rising up from underneath the ground. They're about a third of the way up.
Okay. Ooh. I don't imagine I could construct anything that would stop the dome from closing. I don't think that's the goal here. Jury, should I be trying to prevent the dome, or do I not bother with that? Like, do we just move on?
I think that in fighting Lightbulb, we're going to prevent the dome. I don't think there's anything we can do right now to actually prevent the dome.
Yeah. I guess we've also contacted probably all of, like, the emergency services, and we're getting them to move people to the stadium as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'm just trying to usher as many people out as I can. I'm like, as you can tell, there is a lot of dangerous things going on. The superheroes are going to help you. We need to get as many people to the stadium as possible. We need to clear the filament. Clear the filament, please. And I'm just trying to get as many of them gone as I can.
You hear over the crowd someone speak up. Aren't you one of the criminals?
No, I am not. Go on Twitter. The hashtag is Darren Dirth's a baddie. Or not a goodie. Not a good guy. Look it up. You'll see everything. We're the heroes here. We're trying to help. Please.
Hashtag Darren Dirth's a baddie, or not a goodie, not a good guy is the full hashtag. It uses all of the character limit.
I imagine I'm with you, right?
Yeah.
We all travel together. Look, think of us, like, think whatever you want of us. But right now, there is going to be a giant fight at the filament. Collateral damage is going to happen no matter what you think of us. If you want to be somewhere safe, we are recommending the stadium. If you don't want to go there, just go away from the filament. Can I roll something to be convincing?
Right,
yeah.
we can...
Yeah, let's go with comfort or support someone.
Oh no. 5.
5.
I got a 4.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
no, it's a 3.
You haven't seemed to really convince the crowd. In fact, more people are showing up around the filament and yelling protests and, just gathering.
Well, my snow barricades will hopefully keep some of those new protesters and people who are arriving out of the main area. Obviously, it's not fully barricaded. Yeah, it's not fully barricaded because we want some of the people to leave as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear, like, we deserve just as much right to say what we have against Lightbulb as you do, kind of stuff.
We're not saying anything to Lightbulb, we're going to
Right.
physically fight it.
Can I
We're
arrive
people of action.
Can I arrive with Memory Bank?
Yeah.
I want to arrive, see what's kind of happening, get the vibe, and be like to Memory Bank, holy shit, these people, like, they're panicking because they're so scared. If only there was, like, a figure who was really well known and hadn't been seen in a while, and it was crazy, the idea that he was coming out to protect these people. Maybe he could convince them. I don't know anyone like that, though. Yeah, I'll roll Pierce the Mask. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
And Memory
11.
Bank is just holding the cat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 11. So, I'm gonna, first of all, say, how can I get your character to go up and tell people all this stuff? I also kind of want, what do you intend to do? And what do you want me to do? So how can I help you out here? And how are you going to do this cool thing that I'm provoking you to do?
Okay.
A bit.
So you, as a alien from the planet Vane, recognize well how other memories can live in your head. And you, as you've grown up with it, know how to organize it and listen to what needs to be heard and what you can sort of put away for now.
Yeah.
You think if you can talk to Memory Bank and help him focus his mind like you have always understood how to, he'll have a moment of clarity and come out on top.
Cool. So, Memory Bank, I'm getting the vibe here that you're kind of lost in the sauce of memories, because I'm looking at you and we're in a crowd and you have that panic look in your eyes that you had when you saw me.
I'm remembering.
I'm going to give you a quick tip. I'm sure you know this already, but you've forgotten it, which happens a lot with people who are old, I imagine, dementia and whatnot. I read about it on the internet. Don't think about the broad picture. Let everything pass over you. The important things will stick, and the important things are what matter to you the most. You got me? You understand? So don't try to focus on everything at once, guy. Let it pass over you, because otherwise you're going to explode, okay?
You see him, the panic in his eyes sort of come down into a focus as he meets eyes with you, as he's listening to what you're saying. You see him stand a little bit taller as he begins to understand and remember how he used to deal with his memories. And then he climbs up onto one of the snow barricades.
He climbs out of my arms.
I assume he's not in your arms anymore, right? You weren't just babying him while you're down.
I was like, goo goo gaga.
And he begins to speak. Citizens of Filament and the greater Earth.9, if you can hear me, it's I, Memory Bank.
Woo! Memory Bank! Yeah, Memory Bank! Whoa, we haven't seen him in forever!
I protected this city way back from the start, and I will not fail to protect this city again.
Yeah, you did! Woo! Memory Bank! We've missed you.
Citizens and heroes, we will take this city back from whatever holds its dark, decrepit claws on us. Worry not. You're in good hands.
We trust his hands! Let's go to the stadium so that the heroes can protect us like Memory Bank said! Yay!
I love the way you mold the world, Troy.
I was like, I know it should have silent pauses for the dramatic effect, but I feel awkward, so
That's
I need
good.
to add some audience noises. Really, that was just Snowflake Supreme, and he's saying it like that, encouraging people to keep moving. Woo!
That sounds like Memory Bank, since he's an adult. He probably has adult moves. So that sounds like he's persuading with best interest or standing up for something.
Yep.
I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah. He rolled an 8. So
Okay.
Success, right?
Good.
Yep.
So the rest of the crowd disperses, and you are left with the filament in front of you as the wheel team arrives behind, and Galaxy Squad flies in, well, on their ship, because the only one who can fly in Galaxy Squad is Star Jockey.
I want to walk up to Memory Bank and give him a really tight hug and be like, "You did it! Very well done."
He says, "Thank you so much. I've felt clarity today that I haven't felt in a very long time."
Yeah, okay, hold on. Permission to give you superpowers really quick? Like, just help you out a little bit? Not superpowers, but, make you not a weak old man, a little bit stronger?
Permission granted.
I'm just going to inject some
Granted.
metal onto his skeleton so that he doesn't get one-shot by anything. Which is what I did to the fucking other dude.
Yeah.
Civilian?
Yeah. It was Civilian, yeah.
Son of Sun, can you break down this metal?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Thank you for listening to Season Quest. I'm Pool Shark, recently awakened. It's pretty cool that I can now surf the web and shit and find Season Quest at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
NordVPN.
Ah.
This episode is sponsored by NordVPN. Make sure that you're Surfshark, Pool Shark. I should have said that.